So, why do I hate UK banks and the kind of processes and security checks and everything they put just to hinder entrepreneurial progress? If you've experienced banking issues before as a business owner or are thinking about opening a business banking account, do keep on watching, keep on listening, as hopefully this will help you dramatically. Welcome back to consecutive day 1619 of a diary of a runpreneur. If you believe in my mission of saving the lives of children by attempting the ultimate ultramarathon of run vlogging on consecutive days, the distance of a lap of the world, barefoot style, then do give this a subscribe, share, like and comment. More people we get in front of, more money we raise, more children's lives we save, which is why I do this every single day. Thank you as always, and let's get started. So, consecutive day 1619 of a diary of a runpreneur. And today's topic is all about UK banks and my frustrations with them as an entrepreneur. So, the last few days have been absolute chaos for me personally and for my business operations, as we've had limitations and restrictions on various banking facilities, which has caused absolute chaos, especially when you're dealing with clients that you have to pay on a recurring basis on set days of the month. A temporary banking restriction can cause absolute chaos and completely reduce confidence in your operation as a consumer. And this is what we've had. I mean, to be fair, we had this issue about 19-20 months ago with one of the banks that we use, which is Revolut. I mean, the issue is that I think the first point I want to make is set up the right bank for what you do. Do I know which right is the right bank and for which right bank is applicable for which industry and volume of business? No, but I think you need to have conversations with people in your industry who can arguably have got relationships with banks that can kind of give you some steer. Because basically we did what a lot of entrepreneurs do, is when you start a business, you're a very small operation, a micro business owner, you go with the path of least resistance and you open a bank that is quickest to open. You can open an account within an hour, an online bank that you can open immediately. Revolut is one of those, and there's lots of others, like Monzo is another one, Cash Plus is another one. There's loads of them out there. A kind of a hybrid one between the high street bank and the kind of online focused one is Metro Bank. That's another one that people do because they famously brought out the term open an account, business account within 1 hour. Tide is another one. There's loads of them. And then you've got your kind of mainstream ones like your Lloyds, Barclays, HSBC, Santander, etc. And then you've got kind of bigger commercial or kind of bespoke commercial banking facilities like Handelsbanken, and you've got Coots, and there's several others. And the reality is we've outgrown our banking facilities, and the banks that we're dealing with are then looking in and checking on things far more frequently because it's out of line with what they're used to dealing with as a consumer. And ultimately we had this issue kind of 20 to 24 months ago, and we were completely hindered by it, as our only banking setup was restricted for I think it was 5 days. It caused absolute chaos. So we hedged against that after that experience by opening multiple additional accounts and storing funds within them so that we continue to operate and trade. But the reality is the growth we've experienced in the past 12 months has been exponential, and our turnover has 20x'd, or certainly it's between 10 and 20x. It's been crazy, the level of growth we've experienced. And obviously anything like that raises alarm bells with banks, because they see banks like stability, like consistency, low risk stuff, and they see a small business growing and then all of a sudden make a seismic jump. It raises alarm bells, and instantly you get fraud teams and all security and compliance all over it. And you have to provide loads of documentation, which I'm absolutely fine with, by the way, because this is what keeps us safe and secure in the UK banking industry. But when it takes them days and days and days to resolve it, it should be your account's been checked, straightforward phone call, this is what it's been checked for with a senior official or relationship manager within your banking system that goes, look, these are the questions we've got, can you answer them? Yes. Okay, we're going to need to see compliance or evidentiary documentation to support that. Fine, send it in. Yeah, we checked that, sorted within a few hours. That's how it should work for a medium-sized business that we've now potentially moved into the medium-sized business space. That just shows the seismic growth from micro business owner through small into medium is a seismic shift. And but with the smaller banks, they don't even have customer service people you can call or speak to. You're dealing with chat facilities, which is incredibly frustrating. You then get multiple different chat operatives who then give you, contrasting responses, but all following the same scripted sheet, which is incredibly infuriating. But even other kind of banks like Metro, who we've arguably outgrown as well. Just going to pass someone a minute. There, then you speak to someone on the phone, and they can't do anything over the phone with a senior official, or the senior official you need to speak to is in the branch. You have to go into the branch. I have to go into a branch tomorrow to get things rectified, and it's just incredibly infuriating, incredibly disruptive business. So we're now having to send out communication to all of our clients, explaining the situation for transparency and honesty and integrity, which is one of our core values as a business. But with certain industries like investment-based industries, when payments are not paid when they're supposed to be paid, it creates a lot of panic within the industry. So we have to kind of manage that. And it's difficult to manage because you don't want to do it unnecessarily. But when it gets to a point where you have to put some communication out, you need to put the right communication out and the right tone to reassure, to maintain customer relations. And that's absolutely critical because the reputation is everything in business. So yeah, that's what ultimately we're going through at the moment. So the learnings from my diary, so this is going to be very relevant to any entrepreneurs out there, business owners, if they're starting or operating businesses of kind, pick the right banking facility for what you do. So speak to other people in your industry would be a strong recommendation. Have a vision of where you want to go as a business and try and have a banking facility which will serve that when you get there. The reality is we never thought in a million years that we would grow as dramatically as we have done over the past 12 months. We had visions and things like that, but the reality is we're a medium-sized business banking with micro business banks, which is absolutely a massive flaw. So we're fully aware of it. We know what we've got to do, but the problem is with banks and compliance and FCA regulations and all that side of things, everything takes time to set up. So we'll now be going through the arduous process of moving banking facilities, trying to still resolve the existing ones to continue to operate to avoid this situation occurring again in the future. And I think once we're through this, we'll possibly send some additional communication out to our investors explaining what we've done to reassure them that these circumstances aren't going to come again. So yeah, really take that decision carefully. It's so easy for a lot of micro business owners or new startups to go, yeah, that bank's really quick and easy to open, I'll go with them. That's what we've done. And do you know what? For the first year or two, it was great, it worked. But if you want to stay in the micro business ownership space and it's a lifestyle business, absolutely fine. Stick with that type of bank because it will serve your needs. But if your business has the potential to scale and grow exponentially, you need a bank that's going to understand that. You're going to need some form of relationship manager who you can have a relationship with, who can support your business needs rather than impede them. And it's really vital. The sooner you get that in place, the better. So anyway, I hope that's useful. Any questions or comments, drop me a line. I'll respond to everyone. Do remember though, if you believe in my mission of saving the lives of children by attempting the ultimate ultramarathon of run vlogging on consecutive days distance of a lap of the world, barefoot style, do give this a subscribe, share, like and comment. More people we get in front of, more money we raise, more children's lives we save, which is why I do this every single day. Thank you as always, stay positive, stay happy, and I'll see you again tomorrow.